Death. Death is complex. It's a wave of emotions, on and off. Confusion, loss, denial, regret, blame, shame, guilt, helplessness. Those are all feelings that revolve around death and grief. Sometimes it can be all of those emotions at once, and sometimes I'm numb. I feel nothing. I don't believe it. I'm in complete denial of the situation that I lost my father to an overdose and fentanyl poisoning, December 8th, 2021. And when you lose somebody that you love, especially someone like a parent, no matter the circumstances of the relationship, you're not only just grieving what you've lost, you're also grieving what you will never have in the future. Grief is endless and unpredictable. There's no timeline for the grieving process, so don't compare your journey to someone else's. I wanted to make the sky this warm and light and beautiful picturesque sunset, because with every struggle that we have in life, there's something beautiful. Sometimes we don't even know what it is for years after the situation has happened, but I do believe every bad thing in life comes with something not necessarily positive, but it could be a way to grow, a way to become stronger. Maybe you learn something new or you realize stuff. I don't know. I just wanted it to be somewhat light in a way. I feel like with every good thing, there's bad things, and with every bad thing, there's good things. Purple's my favorite color, kind of why I wanted to do it for this bottom part here. I wasn't really happy with the line work at first, and I actually ended up drawing a fish, which is crazy because my sun sign is a Pisces, but I redid the lines and I explained that in the next clip coming up. Okay, I'm trying to fix this part here that I messed up on yesterday, and I tried to get the purple as exact as I could for this side. They might be a little bit off, but I think they'll be pretty similar once it dries. But yeah, I'm just fixing this. And then I also totally forgot to paint this part right here. So I had to do that. And this painting idea originated from this sketch that I did in one of my sketchbooks about my father passing away and just death and grieving and all that. And I don't know, the Grim Reaper is just very fitting. But again, I kind of also wanted it to be light in a way, or I don't know, not so dark. I just wanted to show the good and the bad parts of the circle of life, I guess. So I finished all the line work. I actually love it. At first I wasn't really sure how it was all gonna come together. I wasn't really happy with it, but honestly I'm digging it. It's a vibe. I'm about to work on the Grim Reaper, and yeah, I don't really know. I feel like I haven't really recorded many good clips for this video, so I'm really sorry about that. I'm really low on storage on this phone, and it's honestly been a stressful painting, but sometimes that's just how it goes. But yeah, it's looking pretty dope. I miss my dad a lot though. This is a pain I haven't ever felt in my life, but art really is my escape, and it helps me so much. I'm also just a super creative person, and art literally has no rules. The Grim Reaper was probably my favorite part to paint in this painting, just because it allowed me to practice on dimensions, and I don't do a lot of real life proportions, I guess. So it also gave me the opportunity to work on that, which I thought was pretty dope. I don't do a lot of realistic stuff, and I know this obviously isn't realistic, but the Grim Reaper I feel is pretty realistic to what we would consider Grim Reaper to look like. So that was fun for me, because a lot of the stuff I do is abstract or monsters or just stuff that doesn't have to be symmetrical or proportional. So that was dope. I made the Grim Reaper's sword handle this pretty metallic gold color, and I also added it to the sky. I wanted to do it just show the power of death, and I also did this metallic copper color for his hands just to also show the power of death, and also almost the value of it, I guess. And I also added googly eyes This was my first time adding googly eyes to a painting, and I've been wanting to do this for a while. I love mixed media, and honestly, I loved how it turned out. I feel like it fits the vibe, and I don't really know why I added them. It just fits the vibe. And then here I am putting the sealer over it. This piece means a lot to me, and it's really powerful, and I hope I was able to portray that through this video. And if someone watching this is going through the same thing, whether you didn't lose someone to an overdose, whether it wasn't a parent, just losing somebody in general, I feel your pain, and I wish I had something more to say other than keep going, because that's so cliche. But what's the point of giving up if we made it this far? I saw this quote once: I didn't come this far to only come this far. And every time I have a thought of giving up, I seriously think of that quote, because it's so true. You can overcome whatever you are dealing with or whatever is going to come your way. Thank you for watching, and peace.